Welcome to Spiritual Guru Knowledge.
Loneliness in old age is rarely talked about, but deeply felt. Children grow up, friends move away or pass on, daily routines become quieter, and the house feels larger than before. And sometimes the silence around us becomes a silence inside us. But Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, one of India's most profound spiritual teachers, offered a perspective that one can turn this silence into something healing rather than heavy. Today, we explore his teachings on loneliness and how they can give us strength, comfort, and companionship even in the later stages of life. For Bhagavan, loneliness was not solved by adding more people around you. It was solved by discovering the completeness within you. He taught that loneliness comes from identifying only with the body and the mind. But our deeper nature, the self, is full, whole, and connected to everything. When we turn inward, we rediscover a presence within that never abandons us. This is not about withdrawal or escaping life. It's about finding a source of companionship inside ourselves that external circumstances cannot take away. As we grow older, our identity slowly shifts. When we are young, we defined ourselves through roles as a parent, employee, or a friend. With age, many of these roles may naturally fade, and what remains is simply you. This is why loneliness in old age feels so intense, because the outer layers that once gave us a sense of belonging have fallen away. But here is the hidden gift. What is left is the chance to discover who you are without all those outer roles. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi would say that this period of life is not declining, it is ripening. It is a ripening toward inner life, inner clarity, and inner peace. Bhagavan's self-inquiry, who am I, becomes even more powerful in this old age. When loneliness arises, instead of fighting it, he instructed us, look into the one who feels lonely. You will realize that the feeling is only a thought passing through the mind. Behind that thought is a presence that is never lonely. Bhagavan taught that the self is not an empty space, it is a companion, a comfort, and an inner guide. He encouraged people to talk inwardly with the self the way you would with a trusted friend, not as imagination but as an actual relationship with your deeper nature. This creates emotional warmth even when the house is quiet. Bhagavan lived a very simple life, walking, cooking, feeding animals, and sitting in silence. He taught that simple activities done with presence dissolve loneliness, because loneliness lives in the past and future, never in the present moment. Gardening, chanting, walking, all done with attention, creates inner wholeness. Bhagavan encouraged compassionate action not because we lack something, but because giving opens the heart. Even in old age, small acts of kindness like feeding birds, helping a neighbor, smiling at strangers will create a sense of connection that heals loneliness naturally. Bhagavan often reminded elders who visited him at the ashram, that old age is not a burden, it is an opportunity for spiritual maturity. He said that the mind becomes quieter in old age, making meditation and peace easier than in youth. He would say, "You are not the age of a body, you are the timeless self." This remembrance alone can reduce loneliness dramatically. Turn your loneliness into grace. Loneliness in old age does not mean something is wrong with you. It means you are between chapters. You are in the space where life is inviting you inward, not outward. And that inner journey can be deeply beautiful. Bhagavan's teaching shows that loneliness is not an enemy, it is a doorway into self-love, self-discovery, and self-presence. A doorway into realizing that you are never truly alone. Anytime if you feel lonely, remember this: you are not forgotten, you are not empty, you are not alone. Inside you is the same light that Bhagavan discovered, the presence that it has been with you since childhood, through youth, and into old age. This presence is your truest companion. It cannot leave you, it cannot abandon you. It is you, it is who you are. And when you begin to rest in that inner presence, loneliness slowly fades and a quiet, dignified peace begins to grow. If Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's wisdom inspires you, subscribe for more reflections on inner peace and self-realization.
Thank you for watching this video.